I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
And this is a radio show. And we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, where we just sort of look at random questions online and answer them. The first one is, what is something that is widely available yet underappreciated? I'd say...
Like toothpaste? That's my first guess.
I think...
Because you brush your teeth every night and every day. But, like, think about what would you do if that didn't exist, you know? Everyone's breath would smell like shit.
Yeah, that's pretty...
That'd be bad.
Yeah, I think it's true. I think something that's underappreciated and not a lot of people know about is the beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell. Because I get that shit all the time.
Yeah, but that's not widely available.
There's more Taco Bells than there are people. There's gotta be.
Not.
Yeah, probably not. But you know what?
I think toothpaste probably more.
That's a good one.
Unappreciated. Because, like, then, when you don't have toothpaste, there'd be no babies. Because no one would want to kiss each other.
Well, I think everyone would have to deal with it, right?
Would you deal with it?
I don't know. That's a hard question. Because that's... Everyone in the world... I think so. I think I'd get over it. I mean, if everyone in the world had bad breath...
all the time?
Then everyone would have the same breath. You know what I mean?
This would be really different. But I mean, like...
I mean, you can't really...
You have toothpaste now, and then, like, tomorrow it's gone.
Oh, yeah, I'd be pissed. Oh, yeah, I'd be really mad.
Yeah. But, like, you know, Taco Bell... I feel like a Taco Bell disappeared. You still have, like, all your other... Like, KFC, you know, Qdoba...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Alright, next one. What movie provided you with a new perspective? I think Bug's Life was pretty revolutionary for me.
One that comes to mind is Midnight in Paris.
Jeez, no.
Gave me a new perspective on Owen Wilson.
I think A Bug's Life was a new perspective for me because I didn't know bugs talk to each other like that. And I didn't know grasshoppers were such assholes. I haven't even seen that movie in so long, but that's all I remember is like the grasshoppers being really mean.
Yeah, I think most movies just give me a new perspective. It's like I always come out feeling really good after watching them. Yeah,
I mean, you learn... A good movie teaches you something, you know?
I
mean, if I watched a movie about, like, a teenage boy who works at a restaurant and hates it and then goes home and plays video games and then goes to bed, I probably wouldn't learn anything new because that's really, I mean, what I do. You know, I don't have much going on.
You.
Exactly. So I don't think I'd learn.
It's a documentary with Steve Irwin.
Look at the natural little boy. Look, he's looking for he's looking for a mate.
I'm gonna try to provoke him. He like rolls down his window. Hey, fuck you.
I'm like, oh, all right. He didn't take the bait. This one's a calm one. He's not a biter.
The producers are like, Steve. That's why he died actually.
Oh.
Producers were like, Steve. Your career's kind of falling apart right now, but we're gonna try to bring it back.
Let's go to Compton.
Yeah,
let's start yelling at people in Compton.
Would you mind going to look at some? There's these stingrays that murder people,
and you need to go talk shit.
I was wondering if you wanted to go and check them out.
Jesus.
For us,
dude. Steve Irwin was a king. I love Steve Irwin. I miss the hell out of him.
He's the only man who could play with crocodiles.
If he saw the state of Animal Planet right now, I think he'd be very frustrated.
Very disappointed.
What's this Storage Wars? What is this doing on Animal Planet? I don't see any crocodiles. I don't see any poisonous spiders.
There's rats in storage units. That's why they were pitching the show. All right. So this is a show. Basically, a bunch of people get together and then they like fight over storage units, and it's like an auction sort of show. the producers are just like, so I'm not sure.
One of the developers runs in. Guys, I just found out we need one animal in the show to air on the TV right here.
Yeah, we're not so sure this has anything to do with animals though. There's rats in the storage units.
Got it.
There we go. Got a show.
All right, here's a good one. What in your life is more important than money? I would say time. Time is money.
Time is money. That's true.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know, food, hygiene.
Well, it's weird because a lot of things cost money. You know, I mean, so a lot of my life is based around how much money I have.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of it. I think pretty much everyone's life.
That's a really dumb question, then.
I'd have to say, like communication. I guess that doesn't cost money.
Kind of does.
I mean,
you have to pay for internet to like use Facebook to talk.
Well, if I'm just talking to you,
yeah, I guess so.
That's not costing me money. But I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, a lot of it
to
does.
Get to talk to me, you had to drive all the way down here. That's gas, which costs money, and a car.
What junk food is your weakness? I'd have to say
any chips or like popcorn, soda snack.
I eat it like it's a hobby though. I just keep going. I'll have a full bag of whatever, and then I'll just keep eating and not even realize that I'm eating. It's just something to do. I'm like, okay, this is fun.
I do that a lot. I eat the smart
popcorn,
smart pop, whatever, like the white cheddar popcorn stuff, a lot. And like I'll get like one of those big family size bags, right? And I'll start eating it, and then like an hour later, I'll eat the whole bag, and then on the back of it, it's like there's like 30 servings, and each serving is like 200 calories or something like that.
So in all, it's just too much. I'd say Skittles is probably my weakness. I eat Skittles at any chance I can. Pretty much. I mean, either Skittles. Oh, actually, any Little Debbie snack. Oh my goodness. If they're laying around, I don't care if they're 5 years old, sitting in my closet. I'll be like, oh yeah.
Well, for me, it's any chip. I'll eat any of it. I don't care what it is. I just like the crunchy part.
Just that texture in your mouth. I get that. That's why I like
crackers.
Crackers are
saltines.
Good. Yeah, okay. I eat saltines by themselves, and I sometimes get judged at for it, and I'm like, well, you know what?
I think saltines
it's a perfect amount of salt, and it's literally nothing. You're putting nothing in your mouth. It's just
the texture's perfect.
It's just like baked paper.
They taste good.
They do.
They're just really salty.
What I like to do, I like to take Cholula.
I'll eat saltines any day.
I like to take Cholula and put it on, like, the middle of a saltine.
Yeah, I like to break salt. Like, if I'm eating, like, chili or something, I like to eat saltines with chili. Maybe put some chili on the saltine. It's really good. Or, like, crumble them up in the chili.
I like to boil them until they're nice and soggy and really hot. And then what I do is I sort of strain it out, and I just have this like soup, of a saltine. And then what I do, I throw it away.
The saltine.
Yeah, and then I don't eat it. It's just I boil it and then Yeah, it's good.
I need really some. Good. I want to get some saltines. Those are good.
What boy's name do you dislike? Constance.
Man, I don't know.
I hate to offend anyone out there, but I think Tyler's a douchey name. I think everyone knows a douchebag named Tyler.
I think that's what I mean. I think Clyde. I don't know, Clyde. Anything that has, I think, too many syllables is just kind of.
Clyde is one syllable.
Yeah, well, I mean, Clyde is just not a bad name. I mean, but any name that has too many syllables.
Bartholomew?
Like that. That's way too many.
If your name
that's way too much effort in naming your child.
Or too little. Well, if your name was Bartholomew, what would you go by? Bart?
Yeah, well, that's stupid.
Well, of course, it's not really up to you what your name.
Then why am I choosing what my nickname is?
I was like, if you were named Bartholomew by your shitty, hated parent, not shitty parents in real life. I'm saying if your parents.
What about like
named
Garth?
Garth.
Gartholomew.
Gartholomew.
Yeah.
I think I'd like that one more than Bartholomew. I think I'd go by Gar. They call me Race Gar.
I'd go by Gart.
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 Race Gart. I don't know why I'm adding race before.
Racing Gart. Just add race before every nickname. Like, for like Nicholas, Race Nick.
Race Nick.
Yeah.
How about, let's see if your name's like, I can't think of nicknames all of a sudden. I don't know.
Like, Al? I don't know.
Al for Alex? I think if I called you Al, we wouldn't be friends anymore.
Well, I mean, my name's Alexander, so I figure, Alex is pretty short for Alexander already.
Okay.
But then some people, like, I get called Al sometimes. I don't mind it. Like, I like being called Al. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's a cool name for me, but it's like, I don't know. So I guess I have, like, a nickname for my nickname.
That's a whole new level of cool. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Matthew, and then I guess Matt with 2 T's is my nickname, and then Matt with 1 T would be my nickname for a nickname. Or they'd call me Ma. How you doing, Ma? Pretty good. I don't like that you call me that.
Matt with 2 T's, and then short for that is Matt with 1 T.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Too busy working on that orange.
Yeah. It's pretty dry orange.
When did you display courage? One time, this happens to me a lot at the cafe at school. I'll ask, so they're serving food or whatever, and then, let's say they're serving tacos, okay? And then I'm like, all right, and I quietly ask, because I'm coy, I'm not gonna yell at him. I'm like, can I have 3 tacos instead of 2? And most of the time, you just get 2. And then with the courage that I have, I'm like, okay, and then I go sit down, eat 2/3 of the tacos I wanted to eat, and then kind of be hungry for the rest of the day. But there's this one time, where I was like, you know what? No, he put 2 on my plate, and I was like, I am asking for 3. I need 3 tacos. This is me being courageous. And he said, I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this means to you, but I'll give you a 3rd taco. None of this happened. I'm a liar. But basically...
Nice. I think for me, it's any time I have to call somebody on the phone.
Oh, man.
Like, they can call me and I can talk to them fine. But if I have to deal with, like, I have to call, like, my bank or something because they, like, fucked up with my bank statement or something.
Okay.
Or they'll, like, charge me for something stupid. Like banks do. And I have to call them. If there's like that moment of anxiety before I like dial the number, that's just like, fuck, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. I recently had to make my own dentist appointment by myself. And I realized as soon as they picked up the phone, I had no idea what to say. I was like, I need to get a teeth checkup.
Exactly, because you don't know. Like,
that's what
every
I said.
single time, it's a gamble. Every single time you call someone on the phone, because you don't know if you're going to fuck it up or not.
Exactly.
Yeah. Big gamble.
Oscar Gamble.
Oscar Gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you call someone on the phone, you can win a... I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where, let's see. You pick one.
What? Oh, man. How old were you when you learned about death?
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, it wasn't like a... I don't know. It wasn't like a it's just something I've always sort of known, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like come out being like, well, this is the start of the end. I wasn't like a pessimist when I was born or whatever. But I mean, I don't really remember not knowing that I wasn't, or that I was gonna die. Wow. I guess one thing that I guess when
isn't it?
my friend Jenna, my childhood friend Jenna, when her dog was put down.
I don't think I ever really understood death until like just a couple years ago, because like up in like when I was younger, someone in my family, like a grandparent, would die or something, or like a pet would die, and my parents would be like, Alex, your grandma's dead. And I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Okay.
That's how they said it.
Like, Alex,
Alex?
I gotta tell you, I got some bad news for you.
Your grandma's even colder now.
We had pet crabs when I was younger. Like I never really and I never understood like death. And they my parents were like, Alex, your pet crabs died this morning, or like I got some bad news. Your pet crabs are dead. And I'd be like, oh, okay, thanks.
So you just didn't get it? Like
No, I didn't understand what it meant.
You're like, okay, so they changed color.
Yeah, and like a couple of days later, it'd be like, so where are they? And my parents would be like, well, they died. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
I thought they were crabs. I didn't know they were dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
You just kept lying your way through, huh?
Alex, your grandpa's dead. Oh, okay.
When are we gonna see him again?
Oh
The funeral.
yeah, okay. That sucks. Okay. Oh, all right. So yeah. Oh well. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral?
Well,
I think no one.
I would much rather have people show up to my funeral, but I guess if I'm dead, I'm not gonna care.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
like if you have no one, if you invite like 100 people to your wedding and no one shows up, that sucks. Because then you have to live with that emotion for the rest of your life. And there's gonna be like memories, like pictures of that you're gonna see later.
There's no photographer. Well, it's just selfies.
I imagine there'll be a photographer there to take photos.
Yeah, we hire him.
But no one shows up, and so the band's playing for nobody. The photographer's taking pictures of like empty seats. You and the bride are both sad as shit because no one came to your wedding. But when you're dead, like you're not gonna see any of those photos. You're not gonna.
Yeah, you're not gonna know.
You're not gonna know about it. So.
Well, I guess I think they mean. I don't know. I'm not really excited for an actual marriage. I'm excited to be married. I'm excited to have like a family and stuff. But
I think
a wedding sounds terrible to me. I mean, it sounds like a whole.
But it's not really
First off, there's
choice.
so much money. Of course, there's so much money involved. It's like
it's not.
You gotta pay thousands of dollars, and I'm like, why?
That's well. I don't
get it.
We don't really get to decide how big the wedding is.
It's not really up to us, yeah.
Yeah, but I think this question would be better. Like, what if you like you had like your pre-funeral, you know? So like you're like 80,
or died knowing that no one would come to your funeral.
No, you're like 80, and like you're like, I'm gonna die in a few years. Let's just have the funeral now.
Okay, that would
so I can be there.
That'd be pretty morbid.
Just have the funeral now. That way we can get it over with. When I die, just bury me in the ground. Go.
I don't think that's ever happened before, but honestly, I'm not sure that that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That'd be nice. This life that we will lose.
Guys, I'm gonna die in a few years. I'm old. So just I want to be there when you give me like your eulogies and yeah, just get it over with. But if no one showed up to that would kind of
What I'm concerned about is dying suddenly and not being able to like write my will in time. Because ever since I was a little kid and like the cartoons and stuff and every TV show, wills are so important. Like wills happen all the time, so I want to be able to sit down and be like, all right,
I'm gonna write a scavenger hunt for my will. Not like you have to. It's a scavenger hunt to find the will, but like there'll be items hidden all over the place, and it's a scavenger hunt to find the items, and whoever finds them gets to keep them.
You find the rock that looks like a bear, and the bear that looks like a rock, and between the two...
and between the two is $1 million cash.
They don't even care that you're dead anymore.
They're just like,
we gotta find this money. We gotta find this money right now.
Everyone gets their own scavenger hunt. First one to bring back an acorn, a trumpet, and a dozen muffins to the lawyer wins. Everything. You just get everything off the list.
People that aren't even related to you are in it.
It's
a whole national event. They're like, and
it's all points related. It's like a Survivor challenge.
There's that one host that's on there like, blue team! Blue team found 11 mirrors the size of a building!
Where did you find those? Where did you get those?
And then Other teams like, they made him up. We watched them make it up, and then they get disqualified.
It's paper mache. We found the real mirrors.
That show's so dumb.
Survivor.
I used to love it. I mean,
they have like 37 seasons now.
No way.
Yeah, it's like 30. It's like they have 2 a year, and they started like I think like 16 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to watch it all the time. It was on Thursdays. Thursday nights.
I watched the first season. Yeah.
Oh.
I watched the first couple seasons, and it was pretty entertaining. But then it got annoying. Like I feel like the challenge of surviving, like the survival part of it, kind of like disappeared a little.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no chance.
Here's
what I didn't get. I mean, I saw that there was. This is the first, I think, reality show that I ever watched, that I ever fully watched all the time, and there were people being dramatic towards each other, and worsening the relationships in between the tribe.
Yeah.
And what I didn't understand, I was like, why would you do that? You're gonna get yourself voted off. You know, you want to stay as long as you can. I didn't understand that the show is trying to be dramatic and get money, and so that it can stay being a show or whatever. I thought it was just like an actual. I didn't understand that there was. I didn't understand reality shows.
They have like.
So I was like, why wouldn't you just be nice to everyone? You would make it all the way, and you just work as hard as you can at the challenges, and then you'd have an honest living. I didn't understand that. Like,
I've spoken to people who've like, who know people who've been on the show, and it's like there's actual like full on meals out like offset.
Well, of course.
For everybody, they have like places for the cast to actually sleep at night.
Oh wow.
Like beds and stuff.
That's
Such
just
bullshit.
sad.
But they also ran into like the islands that they use now to survive on are kind of, because it used to be like survival.
North Korea.
No. It used to be like survival, mystical, magical land off the coast of the Pacific Ocean. No one's ever heard about it.
Yeah.
But now it's like survival, Guatemala.
You're like, oh yeah, I went there on vacation. So I survived there for a week.
That's not surviving. I think any place where they go that's actually populated and people like live there and work there and have a lifestyle there.
It shouldn't be a survivor vacation.
It's not surviving.
Let's go where there's a
They should go. There's this island like off the coast of Spain or something like that. That's like it has a tribe that's never been exposed to like any technology, and they're still like they have like spears and they like kill people who like anybody who comes on the island. I think they should survive there.
Throw 20 people there.
Yeah,
I would watch the hell out of that TV show.
Last one to live wins the $1 million. That's it.
I would watch that show.
Yeah. See, that's the real survivor.
There'd probably be a lot of gnarly stuff happen, but
they all die. The first episode, they all die.
You're like, wow.
Wow.
Like, this is reality.
That was a short season. Jesus.
Wow. I can't wait till 6 months from now.
I know. For the next one, the last person who dies, they just like throw $1 million on their dead body in cash. They bring out a briefcase with cash in it, just open it up and toss it on it.
Here you go.
Here's
your money.
Congratulations, you won. All right, bye.
All right. What do you typically have for breakfast? Sleep. That's typically what I have. I don't ever really eat breakfast.
Like whatever's in the fridge.
I mean, cereal is my best friend. I'm a slut for cereal.
It changes all the time. Sometimes it's cereal. Sometimes it's like pizza, or or chicken, or like a burger or something. I don't know.
Yeah. There's something about cereal that's just perfect. Like I will eat cereal all day.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, if they made like meat and vegetable cereal, like dog food, then I'd eat it for my whole life, I think. I love cereal. I love the idea of there's a mixture. It makes me feel a little bit less lazy because I hate making food. I mean, I love to make food. It tastes amazing. Like I make food, at least like 3-4 times a week.
I don't.
But
I'd never make food unless I like microwave it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel, there's such a hassle. There's such a hassle in getting all the ingredients out and cleaning up your mess. I just like things I can stick in the little science machine and press a couple numbers and then it's yummy and ready to go.
Yeah.
That's the kind of food that I like. So cereal has the best of both worlds because it's super easy.
I used to eat like
it's in a box.
Like I used to eat like the Pillsbury toaster strudels.
Those
are good. Or like Pop-Tarts.
Oh yeah, I ate Pop-Tarts at school all the time. Yeah. I buy the super packs of like 16 of them, and I go to town on them. Just playing video games. God, I need to change.
I played a lot of video games.
I do, yeah. It went away for a while. It went away for like a year because I didn't have video games for, my first year at college. So I was like, okay, I'll make friends or whatever.
I don't have video games either.
I brought my PS3 up this last year, and that's all I did. And I don't know. Part of me liked it because I got a lot of gaming done. I'm level 28 now, that kind of thing. But I didn't meet anyone.
I play kind of dumb games though. I don't really play like I'll play Fallout and like I don't know Skyrim a while ago.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I used to play like The Sims or like just like indie. Like I played like Game Dev Tycoon once.
I have Sly Cooper and I
played those games a lot.
Oh yeah, and Spyro.
I played Spyro.
Gosh, I have the first two of both of those games.
Yeah, I don't like Spyro anymore though. Spyro's a boring game now.
Spyro's hard. The first one is hard. My friend Blake and I tried to beat it, or we eventually did beat it at school, but it took so long. You die all the time, and they're like, "All right, restart."
Spyro the dragon. The trailers of that game make it look like he's so strong.
In reality, all you can do is jump and breathe a little bit of fire.
No, you can't even breathe fire at first. You can only like hit.
Yeah, you have to learn it. You have to run at things. That's your superpower, Spyro.
You can't fly. Can I breathe fire? No. This is. When was the pitch meeting for that one? So
we're gonna make essentially a lizard that can run fast.
Kind of he's a dragon, and he has to stop. He has to save the dragon world, and so he just fights a bunch of bad guys and tries to save the world. The producer of the game is just like,
okay. All right.
What's his powers? Can he like breathe fire? Eventually, like towards the end of the game,
they're like, okay, well, he's got. I mean, he's a little dragon. There's these huge dragons that he's saving through the whole game that are like 30 times the size of him. What puts Spyro on top? What do we have? He runs fast.
He
glides.
Can he fly? No, he can glide.
He can fall lightly. He can fall aerodynamically for a little while.
Does he
know spells?
Can he like bite people or no?
No, he just sort of runs at him. I love it.
I'm not sure where you're going with this game.
It's gotta be one of my favorites.
Can he like have like maybe a couple extra powers?
Maybe a catchphrase? Can he get a catchphrase at least?
No.
Maybe he'll just be a little cooler. No. He actually sounds like a prepubescent.
So, like, how does he like? Is he like invisible? No, he has a fairy that follows him around, and if that dies, he dies too.
He dies, yeah. Okay, well, that's we'll make millions, and they did. So I guess they did something right. All right, what is your least favorite word?
Moist.
I don't. You know what? I don't get the hate around moist. Why does that word upset you? I think people just say they don't like moist because of How I Met Your Mother.
If you put it,
isn't that where it came from?
I don't think so. I mean, I've always hated moist.
I feel like moist
because when you put it in front of it makes everything disgusting.
Moist cake. That sounds amazing. Wait, you want a moist cake? That's what cake is.
It's I don't know if you want a moist cake.
Oh well.
When I think of moist, I think of like sopping wet, like dripping with water. I think moist just makes everything. If you put moist in front of anything, it makes it disgusting automatically. Because like there's pizza and then there's moist pizza, or there's like chicken and then there's moist chicken. You know.
I guess.
Or there's like a computer and a moist computer.
I don't know if that makes it.
Which one would you? Who would you rather shake hands with? A moist Or a person or a moist person?
I'd gotta say my least favorite word is panties. That word makes me so uncomfortable for some reason. I have no idea why. Reading it and looking at it makes me cringe. I don't know why. It's a normal. It's just the word for underwear, you know.
Yeah.
But just, whenever I hear that word, I think of disgusting old men that are like pedophiles. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. But this is something I've always men's panties. But panties sounds gross to me. I don't know why. Not gross as in like. It's just I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like
I don't understand why like the male and female gender underwears are different. They're called different things. Why can't it just be under?
Yeah.
I don't understand why it can't just all be called underwear or all be called panties. Like,
well, I don't know.
I don't understand. I really don't understand.
There's a lot of screwed up marketing stuff.
I get like G-string and like a thong or something, because those are different things.
And those are gender neutral. You know.
Yeah.
I can wear a thong. She can wear a thong. There you go.
Yeah. Exactly.
They have women's boxers, so that's another thing that's also the same.
Why are they called women's boxers? Why not just boxers?
Exactly. They're not called men's boxers. Well, I guess they are.
Why not just called gender neutral boxers?
You're right. There's a lot of marketing stuff that's fucked up with women's clothing. How that none of them have pants so that the handbag industry can stay in business and all that stuff, and it's also ridiculously overpriced. I remember my sister had to ask for underwear for Christmas, and I was like, "Why? Just go out, you know?" And she's like, "Well, a bra costs $9,000," and I'm like, "Why? It's so necessary."
I think like panties cost like $20 or $30.
It's messed up.
For me, if I bought underwear, I can get like 20 pairs for like $5.
Actually, you know what happened though? One time, I was in Silverthorne with Jason. And it was after first couple paychecks of working in the restaurant. I was like, you know what? I want to join the club. I'm going to buy really expensive underwear. And, you know, like those really nice looking, like, baseball sliding pants. Like, I was like, you know what? These are going to be mine. I bought a pair of 3 of them, and they were like $35. And I've never done anything like I've never bought anything like that. You know, all the shirts I buy are like under $15, that kind of thing. And I got to say, it was totally worth it. I
should buy the underwear.
It was so worth it. They were so good. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, the underwear that like there's this underwear called like the package.
I've seen that, yeah.
And it's like perfect because it separates everything.
I know. I saw that online. I saw that on Reddit, I think.
Yeah, and so
I was like,
someone figured out how to, you know, the summer sticky problem.
Or the winter sticky, or the year sticky problem.
The year sticky problem.
I just think about Louis C.K.'s bit about underwear, and it makes me laugh so hard. He's like, I just have water around my undercarriage. I just have water. Just a water around them, sloshing around all day.
Well, I mean, it's true, because when you get, you know, like, not boxers, everything's sort of, like, free-flowing, and then that's just uncomfortable.
It's like wearing socks that have been... Not like the elastic's been stretched out on them for like 80 years.
Socks where the ankle is too big.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. The elastic is just fucked. Like someone put it on their face. You're like, this doesn't fit me.
Yeah.
And just at the top, there's enough to keep it on. You're like, this sucks.
And when you wear like briefs, it's like it clumps everything together.
I feel like a sad young man.
Yeah, it's
like a 12-year-old kid.
So it makes the problem worse, you know? Like, with boxers, at least you have a chance to stretch it out. You know, if it, like...
That's why boxer briefs are perfect.
Well, I mean, maybe not perfect, because, like, you still have that sticky problem.
Yeah, they're still... So everything's still like a Chinese Subway.
The underwear that I got...
Everything's all together.
The most expensive underwear that I got was, like, the package one, where it just separates everything out.
I saw it online.
It's really nice. Amazing. It separates everything.
Yeah, and it's like you can run a mile and forget about it.
You can. Exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just used to having really cheap everything. Really cheap socks.
Well, I mean,
really cheap underwear.
You can buy really nice socks for like $2.
Then you have like one pair.
I mean, I don't really care much about socks.
Socks, I love getting socks. I love getting socks. It's all about comfort for me. It's all about comfort and style.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know.
I don't know. I love getting socks for Christmas.
I just get like
I love
regular.
Because my dad gets me these really beefy winter socks that I just
I don't
wear
like
all the time.
I don't like wool socks. I don't like silk socks.
There are silk socks.
There are silk socks. And
wow, that sounds
they're they're supposed to be really comfortable, but I've tried them on and they're not at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's too smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. There's socks that are just too smooth in the world. So, yeah.
If you could choose an imaginary friend, who would you choose?
Oh man, I don't know. I've never thought about having an imaginary
I've never really,
friend.
yeah, I mean, I probably had one maybe when I was like really young, but he's probably like in my subconscious now.
Yeah, I don't even know if I had one.
If I had to choose one, it'd be a mix between, I think, Al Pacino and the Easter Bunny. And he'd just follow me around and give me candy all day. Imaginary candy.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had an imaginary
like
friend.
Pizza gum.
Yeah. I'd probably do like a pizza delivery guy, but it's just like an endless amount of pizzas.
Well, we gotta keep in mind it's imaginary. So I don't know if he's gonna give you real pizza.
Well, if there's like, let's change up the question. If you could choose an imaginary friend that could be real.
Okay, so if you could choose a friend.
A pizza guy with a never-ending supply of pizza that sort of just didn't hang out with me ever. He just gave me pizzas.
They opened that Domino's in Eagle.
Yeah, I know.
In Gypsum.
I saw that.
I drove by that and I was like, huh.
Right.
That would have been great. That would have been great before I moved away. And now it's here. Yeah. And now all these youngsters are getting
pizza. Sucks for me because I can't get delivery from Gypsum.
Why not? Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, you should be able to, yeah. Well, when Domino's used to be at Eagle, I could get.
Oh, really?
I could get, yeah.
I order Domino's pizza all the time. Because Domino's is really good.
I love Domino's.
Domino's is like underrated a lot.
I think they came out with like that new crust and people went nuts. They're like, what the fuck? And
Domino's.
I was like, no, it's delicious. It's good.
I think Domino's and Pizza Hut are both really underrated. Because Pizza Hut's still good, but everyone just started hating it for some reason.
Really, I the last time I remember eating a Pizza Hut, I was happy. Because it's like a buffet. Well, I mean, it's a buffet of pizza. Yeah. How does that ever go wrong?
I think once they added like the pasta dinners, everyone started hating them.
Really?
I think that was a poor marketing.
So I haven't gone to Pizza Hut in years. It's been a long time.
It's I haven't gone there in a while too, but I used to get it all the time with my friends.
We should go there.
We should.
You want to go there? There's one in Glenwood.
I don't know if I want to drive all the way to Glenwood.
I want to go at some point. I need some Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I really want pizza now. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Pizza sounds amazing. DiGiorno also.
DiGiorno's really
That's
good.
something
Pizza.
I used to have, like, not really my recipe, but I'd have, like, my whole tactic set out for DiGiorno. We used to buy it all the time, so I'd be like, all right, oven goes at 450, 24 minutes, put it in there, wait 15 seconds after the alarm goes off, and then take it out.
I would not wait. It'd beep, and then I'd take it out right away and start eating it. It would burn my mouth, but I wouldn't care.
I get pizza mouth from cold pizza. You ever heard of that? It sucks.
Pizza mouth?
Yeah, it burns the top of your... It like fucks up the roof of your mouth. You ever get that when you like burn your mouth? It like sort of...
I think pizzas like DiGiorno's or like Domino's or Pizza Hut or whatever. It's all like somehow like mediocre pizza is amazing when you like... It's like after... It's like the leftover pizza.
Cold, yeah,
and then you put it in the microwave and then it's like hot again. But it's like really good for some reason. I don't know why, but it is.
I think pizza is just, it's proof of good, you know? I'm really picky with my food. I hardly eat any healthy stuff. Most of the time I'll eat anything.
Healthy, but like I'll eat pretty much anything.
I think mac and cheese is another good meal.
Mac and cheese is really good.
Velveeta shells. Oh, I don't care if that Velveeta stuff's like plastic from Legos or whatever the hell. I don't care.
I usually eat like the Annie's mac and cheese.
Oh yeah. Oh, like the white cheddar.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
I don't like Kraft anymore. Kraft kind of fucked up their game.
Whatever they had going on.
They had like the good, regular macaroni and cheese noodles. Like they didn't have extra cheese. It was just like it was good, you know.
Boom. Yeah.
But then they kind of fucked up their game.
Did they?
Yeah, a little
My
bit.
dad bought a 30-pack.
They added so much more cheese. Yeah, it's just like you take a bite and it's just like, and it's so overwhelming.
You're like, this tastes like 1,000 Cheez-Its in
it's
one.
It's like this. The old one tasted kind of like plastic, but it still tasted good.
Yeah.
This one just tastes like plastic, but bad plastic.
You're like, what happened to the good plastic? I can eat this good plastic all day.
This new mac and cheese tastes like kind of like Play-Doh, but someone tried to season it a little bit with cheese.
They're like, we're going to sneak this Play-Doh in, and we're going to see if they understand that it's Play-Doh. It's like, yeah, we know immediately. The first bite, it's definitely Play-Doh.
It's so bad.
Did you ever eat Play-Doh?
I ate Play-Doh once.
I ate Play-Doh once
too, and
it
I
was
don't think I
extremely
actually
salty.
ate it. I think I like tried to like. I think
Put it in your mouth.
I like licked it, and then I was like, ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
that was a bad idea.
How could you not? It's like lava. Wanting to put your hands in lava?
I don't think I ever have.
Putting your hands in lava?
No.
Or eating Play-Doh?
I don't think I've ever wanted to put my hand in lava.
It just looks... The texture looks insanely amazing. It's mesmerizing to watch. I just want to pick it up and put it on my face.
It smells kind of good. But
Lava does?
No, I mean like Play-Doh.
Okay, yeah, we need to start talking about the same thing. Alright, Play-Doh. Let's start talking about Play-Doh.
Alright.
I remember I had this little, like... You probably had, like, the Fisher-Price kitchen set when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I had that, and we'd make like...
hot dogs or like spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I'd eat it, like lick it, to try to see what it tasted like. It's just bad.
Yeah, it fucked me up. Good. I put like a whole glob of it in my mouth. It just looks like gum. It looks like candy, you know? It
does look like gum.
And I put it in my mouth, and I chewed down once, and it was like a Horcrux was destroyed in my mouth. You know? It was like evil had found a flavor.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is everything I didn't want it to be.
Yeah,
I wanted this to be amazing.
I just tried it once, and I was like, that was a mistake.
I understand that.
Yeah, but lava.
Let's talk about lava now. Any molten, like anything, like molten
I tried to
iron.
stick my hands in like a pot of boiling water.
See, that's very different.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's still hot.
I'm not saying that... Okay, the goal isn't to touch something that's super hot. I mean, like, it looks like...
You said put your hands in lava.
I know, but it's not because lava's hot. It's because the texture... Is. No, it is hot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason why I want to put my hands in it is because it looks like marshmallows, like...
I don't think it is. I mean, the top looks like burnt marshmallows.
There you go.
But I don't think I've ever wanted... I don't
it's intriguing. I don't know.
Burnt marshmallows are...
It's like when you're on the top of something really tall and you're like, what if I just jump off right now?
Yeah.
It's like the call of the void or whatever. You know, you just want to jump off. Yeah. So when I see lava, not that I've ever just walked across lava like, oh, look at that. But I mean, when I see it on YouTube or something, I'm like, I would dive in that.
Hey guys, check this out. You like scoop it in your hand.
Look at my lava, guys.
They're just like, Jesus Christ, man.
You're like, it's okay. I've been dealing with lava for 36 years. My hands are tough. You're like, wow.
How many times do you put your hands in lava?
Too many. One too many times.
What are you doing with your life? Why?
Alright, here's a question. What TV show are you most embarrassed about watching?
Well, I watched the entire series of Gossip Girl.
Oh, man. I was hoping.
But I'm not really like embarrassed about it. I own it.
I don't even know what that show's about, honestly.
Gossip.
And girls?
I wouldn't say it's about girls because there's a couple of lead male characters, but there's a lot of like imagine a world that was just like that revolved around people gossiping.
So high school.
Exactly. It's like high school but like life.
Okay.
It's like a high school but all of life. It's like the peak of high school drama. But throughout the entire... It doesn't stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to say this show... I don't watch it anymore. I definitely don't watch it anymore. It was when I was like a freshman or a sophomore in high school, I started watching...
yeah.
What's it called? Big Bang Theory. And I started to get into it. I thought Bazinga was funny. And this is all when I was like... Theory. You like it? As in present tense?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, I watched it. I watched. I think I liked it, but I didn't know why. Like, if you think about it, the jokes make no sense. Like, there's no way anybody unless they're like
any show with a laugh track still needs to be drowned.
Yeah, I know, but like the jokes are all like science jokes that like no one would really understand unless there's like a science major or something.
In my opinion, all the jokes were about not getting laid and, and how awkward a person can be.
In science terms, though. So like, I never actually understood the jokes. I think I just liked the characters or something.
I don't
but
know.
then like my brother was like, "Why do you like this show?" I was like, "It's really funny." And then they told one of the jokes, and he's like, "What does that even mean?"
You're like, I have no idea.
Do you know what the?
I can't even stand. I can't stand that show. But I used to watch it at one point, so I can't say that I.
Well, I mean, like, but Gossip Girl was good. It was a pretty good show. I mean, like all the people all the characters in that show got unrealistically laid. They had unrealistic amounts of sex in that show.
Well, or maybe our sense of reality is skewed, and it's
like
and it's supposed to be twice a day.
Throughout the series, I think collectively, like the 7 main characters, I don't know how, I think it was like 7 or 8 main characters, collectively had sex with like 1,000 different people.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't think so.
I might get the 950
I think if you gathered like 8 just random people and just asked them, like, and just collectively added up the amount of time,
it's
like how many?
36.
Probably less than that. Probably be like 12. I'm sure.
They're like, okay.
One or two of them would have never had sex before, and the other 6 would be like 2 each or something.
You'd think it'd be easier with the insane amount of people on the earth.
It's not.
7 billion. Alright, here's one. How can you be sure that you really love someone? I mean, depends on what kind of love, I guess. I mean, if you're talking about romantic love, I mean...
I'll put it in terms of like, okay, if they make you so mad and that you just want to strangle them, and then you still don't break up with them, I think you know.
Jesus.
I think you're good to go.
Sounds like a terrible relationship.
Yeah, I know, but like, okay, you like.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's
yeah, it is, but hold on.
But
it totally is. But hear me out.
It completely is. But no, wait. No, but like if you just like you're okay, say that you're like living with somebody and like maybe like once a month or something you get really frustrated with them and like one of their mannerisms or like one of their personality traits just makes you really mad.
Yeah. And
you want to leave but you don't. I think you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how you can tell.
I mean, I've been in. I think I've been. It's either love or obsession, but it's like I think about that person, or I would think about that person, like constantly. Like it would be all day. Well, I'd see things that remind me of them. Like, oh yeah, this is something.
I think that's definitely part of it. You know, like when you see them, it's a really glorious moment every time you see them. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But like at the same time, like there's really good things that you can tell that you're in love, and then there's like. Then there's like that whole part of like
they're the only person that would get me to kill myself,
but I don't because I miss him.
I'd want to go out. I would want to be taken out along with them. Jeez.
So yeah.
Are there good things that come to those that wait the leftovers of people that went before them? What the fuck? What the hell kind of questions? I'm not gonna answer that.
No, we gotta try.
What the hell is that?
Are the good thing?
I don't. It said like good things happen to people that wait for the leftovers of people before them.
Yeah.
You mean people that just like go in the restaurants and just like the table hasn't been bussed yet?
I think it's asking like, do good things come to those who wait? Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's my answer. Absolutely not, because say there's like a pizza.
Okay.
Like a full-sized pizza.
All right, I'm already thinking about it.
Okay, and like there's 2 people who can have the pizza, but they're like competing for it. One of them both of them can either call the pizza guy or wait for the pizza guy to call them. And one person's waiting for it, and the other person just goes for it. You know, like
okay,
the person who waited for it's not gonna get the pizza because the guy who called the pizza guy is gonna get it.
I think in general you shouldn't wait I think you're right.
Maybe like you can't.
I think acting upon
nothing. If you just sit in your bed all day long, like nothing's
waiting
gonna
for
like
something to happen.
nothing's gonna fall out of the sky. It doesn't. I mean, maybe in the movies or like in a TV show or something, but that doesn't.
Maybe
work.
on Gossip Girl.
Exactly, but that doesn't work in the real world. That's not like a real life thing. We're trying to be comedians, but like. If we just sat
wait for an agent to call me.
Yeah, if we just sat around, wrote like one joke every like 10 minutes, and just did that for like the next 10 years, nothing would happen. You know, like
I like those jokes that you haven't told anyone yet. Like, oh, cool.
Hey, this is the agent. We're interested in your act. Like,
yeah, we got word from somebody's bird's cousin that you're trying to write some comedy.
Yeah, we saw you through your window there, and we see you're hard at it. So, do you want to work with us? We got a show for you.
Yeah. So I see what you mean.
Yeah. So you can't.
And you often learn things from making decisions like that, and then you.
Well, I mean, that's the point.
You
gotta
learn more.
go.
Exactly.
You gotta go. You gotta go after whatever it is you want at that particular moment.
Pizza.
And then even if you fail at getting it, then you know next time how to get it.
Oh yeah. Or that it isn't for you. Maybe I'm allergic
because
to pizza.
One way. At least you tried to get it. You know, if you try to get a pizza and they say no, then it's like, oh, that's one way I should not order pizza.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to text or talk on the phone? I like talking on the phone more, I think.
I don't think I prefer either of them, to be honest. I think I just do whichever one I have to do at that moment.
Texting's weird because you gotta wait for the other person to... I don't know. Texting leaves a lot to be...
People always text... I try to get people... Usually people text me first.
Oh, Mr. Popular over here.
Yeah, that's just who I am.
I'm getting texts all day. Up the ass.
But I mean, I text people. I text people first too. But it depends. Sometimes I'll call people if I need to make a plan really quickly. If I don't want to spend too much time texting them about something.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to send a really long text that's like, hey, we're doing this on this date. We need to meet in this spot, and it's like a novel. And I'll just call them about it because it's 10 minutes of time that I can save.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's like a quick, hey, what's up? Then I'll probably text them. You know,
yeah,
I wouldn't call someone and be like, hey, what's up? All right, bye. It depends. It depends on the circumstance and what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I guess that's what it boils down to. But I think a lot of the ways that I get across. Points that I'm trying to say is through voice inflections and the way I say things. I think with my vocabulary choice when I'm texting, I sound like a very angry old man most of the time, and someone who's really sarcastic. And I hate coming across like that.
That's why they have emojis.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got emojis now. And I just recently got a smartphone. Actually, it's been a couple months, but
yeah. Now
I can use emojis. But if you end a text in a period, people think you're mad. What kind of a fucking world is that? It's I'm just ending a sentence like I've been taught to do my whole life. You know what I mean?
It's different now. I'm sure if you took an
English... if I get a text that has a period on the end of it, I too am going to think.
I'm sure if you took an English class now, there'd be a whole section on using text.
I don't know about that.
This is the proper way to use grammar and text. And there's it's like a slideshow, and the only slide on there is just don't.
Just don't use it.
This is how you use grammar and texting. Don't.
Alright, here's a good question. Do school uniforms make school a more effective place to learn?
You
know what? I think if there's one thing they're going to change about the education system right now, I don't think it'd be what we're wearing. I think they try and work on some other things. How to govern all these kids.
How to make people smarter. Maybe I think that's the main one. I think that's one where they're lacking.
Yeah, I didn't learn a sliver of shit in high school. I didn't learn anything.
So the school system, we gotta. What problems are we facing right now?
Well, these are the worst test scores we've had in years. We've had fights breaking out. Kids are shooting up the schools every day.
Kids aren't making it into college anymore. There's less and less going.
What do we do about it?
I think the uniforms.
Yeah, they're definitely wearing the wrong stuff. I think maybe if we. Sure. I don't know. You know what? I don't know about school uniforms because I was never exposed to that.
Yeah,
but I
but
can
that's
definitely
like-
say that's not the biggest problem with the education system.
I think that's like losing a game of basketball with your friends and be like, this court, I think the basket's kind of crooked. The court isn't a little slanted down, so it's kind of.
It's like maybe you should work on playing basketball.
Yeah,
I wasn't wearing the right clothes.
I'm wearing jeans, so I don't have like that free movement that you guys have.
Jesus.
You chose to wear jeans today. We told you we were playing basketball yesterday. You could have planned ahead.
Look at all these other basketball players that are doing it well. Okay. This is still an allegory with the schools here, okay, mind you. They're all wearing different stuff, but some of them are better at basketball than others. And I think those just work harder at it. No, it's gotta be too many windows.
You know what it is? My hair's too long. I'll get back to you when I cut it.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
These are the lowest test scores we've had in years. I think it's the draft that's coming through the windows. Maybe it's the building. I think the building's kind of slanted. It's making people not unable to concentrate.
Ooh, this is a really tough one. Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
Have a dragon. I wouldn't be a dragon.
It depends on the benefits
I
of being a
don't think
dragon.
there are many benefits of being a dragon, but I think there's tons of benefits of having
Look
a
at
dragon.
Spyro. All he can do is run fast.
Well, I
think having a dragon.
That'd be pretty sweet.
What would you name yours?
Spyro.
Oh, how original. I think I'd name mine like Paul or Skylar. I could be on the phone with someone. I'm going to bring my friend Paul, and they'll think I'm talking about a person.
Native American name.
Wow. Okay.
Like eats with hands. I don't know.
Eats with hands. Here's a should I buy a microphone and start recording my music? Who are you? What kind of random question? Should I buy a microphone and start recording my music? I think you should, Justin Bieber.
Absolutely.
I
Go
think
for
this
it.
is 2005.
Depends what kind of music you're making. I don't know.
Depends on who you are. I don't know you.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go save.
Save the money. Just make like an easy video. I don't know.
Make the money to make a profile so we know who you are.
According to game theory, humans will always betray others if it benefits them.
Will humans will always betray others? What kind of fucking questions are these?
But only according to game rules, though.
Game theory? Okay. Why is there an expiration date on sour cream? Alright, here's cream, right? It goes sour. When it goes sour, that's the good part. And then when sour cream goes sour, you don't want to eat that. So I'd think that's why.
I think two negatives make a positive there. Sour cream and be sweet cream.
I don't think so.
Problem solved.
Let's buy some sour cream.
You're trying to be economic about it, and you want sour cream and whipped cream.
Okay, how about this? We'll go to City Market and get sour cream, wait a couple months, and then you get to eat it.
Alright.
I don't think you want to do that.
I think I will. It'd be like Cool Whip. Yeah, that's it. If you peel off the Cool Whip,
the green layer on top, yeah.
Yeah, no. If you peel up the Cool Whip label, underneath it just says sour cream.
Past the expiration date.
Yeah. From like 2009.
Wow. Well, that's news.
So
then what's cream?
It's just cream.
Is it just like a child?
So it goes cream, sour cream, Cool Whip.
Huh. You think you know a guy.
Yeah, you think you know stuff, but you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for A Radio Show. Episode 2. Signing off.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Matt.
Bye.